What's up, guys? I wanted to make a short intro video just to kind of introduce you to some of the faces you might not be so familiar with on EG. Today I'm going to introduce you to our manager Will, our coach Avery, and then I'm going to reintroduce some of you guys to Zai, who a lot of you may or may not know, who just recently joined our team. Just introduce yourself, say who you are, maybe where you came from.
Sure. I'm William Zai. I'm from Toronto, Canada, and most famously known as the founder of the Dota 2 subreddit.
So what have you been doing before or during this, or like before you came to work for EG?
Yeah, I was involved in a lot of different esports things through the subreddit, and before that even. Most notably with ESFI World, we used to do a lot of coverage for Dota 2. After that kind of died out, I ran good contacts with a lot of people that worked on the site, and EG's other manager, Phil, we've been good friends for a long time, and he brought me on to help out with the Dota team.
So you've always been involved in esports, and it's just something like you enjoy doing, and it's like this is kind of where you see your career path going?
I mean, I've always been a huge Dota fan. That's the biggest thing. Yeah, and I have a background in like media and different stuff like that, so
sure,
it's a really good fit for me.
We're at a pretty fortunate timing where if you have a passion, you can pretty much do whatever you want, and
yeah,
video games are on the up. So if video games are your passion, then you can find a work in it.
Yeah, hoping to be able to do a lot of other cool stuff with the team and show you guys off better.
Sure. So, what's it like to manage EG?
Most of you guys are pretty good. Probably one of the easier teams to manage. Not a lot of big issues with the team, but there's definitely quite a lot of work that goes into it. But with two people, you can share the load quite well.
What's the hardest thing about being a manager for a Dota team, or maybe just our team specifically?
For EG, it's definitely making sure Sumail gets fed. He's quite particular with his preferences.
What's his favorite food?
Java chip wraps.
Java chip.
Not
not
technically a food, but for him, it most definitely is.
There's lots of calories, right? It counts for something.
Yeah.
He gets energy.
It keeps you loaded.
If you had any words of wisdom for people trying to get involved in esports, what would you say? I
mean, build your connections, I guess. That's
network.
Yeah, that was the biggest thing for me. But yeah, just get involved. You first got to love the game, and then just be open to whatever it brings.
Hey everybody, I'm Avery, also known as SVG, from Arizona, and a bit hotter there than it is in SF right now.
Nice. Okay.
Man,
so what do you know? You're fine. So what do you do for EG?
I'm coaching for EG, their TI.
Okay. So when did you join EG? Like when did you start coaching?
I was coaching them at the Manila Major.
And that was your first tournament with them?
Yeah, that was my first tournament.
How did you come about coaching, or how did you get involved with like EG? Did you ask them? Did they ask you?
I started talking to EG when they were at Epicenter, and when they brought in Aoi and Bulba, I came in a little bit afterward, just to help the team bond, form, work through the problems, get better, usual coaching stuff.
Why do you think that you're someone that could be a good coach, or what do you think like you bring to the team?
I think I bring a unique viewpoint in Dota at the moment, being like having worked through a lot of stuff myself to get to where I was in the NA scene, and I think I can help bring a support viewpoint to the team, as well as just the general game strategy, game planning.
What is the most surprising thing you discovered about EG since you came onto the team?
Probably, I guess the most surprising thing about EG is the team dynamic out of games compared to in games. These guys are all fun, clowny outside of games, but then when it gets in game, it's really serious, calm, probably more calm than any other team out there.
Do you think after TI you'll go back to playing, or do you aspire to be the best coach in the world of Dota?
I mean, my main aspirations in Dota are just to have my ideas help win the TI. So for me, whether it's playing or coaching, or managing or whatever.
You'll just take like what's your best opportunity, like what you think is your best bet to have your ideas utilized and
Yeah, I think my goal has always been to improve, learn, become the best player I am. Whether that means doing it through coaching, doing it through playing,
sure.
it's not a huge difference for me.
So this is for all the people that don't know you, if there's any of them out there, but you've been out of the Dota scene for basically a year, and you're just randomly coming back before TI6. Randomly. I mean, it's kind of unexpected. Like you didn't.
I would have gotten him with KP. Let's be honest.
You would have got KP would okay. So if you just like introduce yourself for the people that don't know you, because like people that follow EG.
Yeah. So I'm Zai, Ludwig Volberg.
Speak up.
I can speak up.
Yeah.
I'm Zai, Ludwig Volberg in Swedish. I played for EG back then. I played for Sad Boys, Team Secret, Team KP, very briefly. I also stood in for Team Japanese once or twice.
Team Japanese, that's a good team. I think I may have stood in for them once or twice as well.
I think we may have lost to some Peruvians, but I was there.
Dark times. So where have you been?
I've been in school. So since I had like 1 year left, pretty much in high school, or the Swedish version of high school anyway, I decided to finish it last year, just so I have something to go back to after I finish my my Dota career. So yeah, I was gone for a year.
Okay. Was that tough to do, to go back to school and not play Dota after playing for almost like a year and a half?
I mean, not really, because it was quite the relief, to be honest. Playing tournaments and traveling it's pretty hectic at times, especially if you lose. And if you lose major tournaments, it's pretty rough on you.
Sure.
So I mean, for me, it was a nice change of scenery, I guess.
So why are you back if it was such a nice change of scenery?
Well, it was nice for a year, and now I needed a new change of scenery, so I am back.
Maybe you'll win a major tournament this time.
Hopefully. Hit me.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a good question.
Sahel?
Huh?
Sahel, any questions?
Yeah, any questions for Zai?
Have you ever considered getting a new hairstyle?
Yeah, a lot of people ask about the man bun.
Yeah?
So my YouTube comments are all about, Zai grill, man bun.
Wow. Yeah. Well, me and Sumawa made a bet yesterday. Was it yesterday? If we qualified for TI, we would shave our heads. But
If we qualified for TI, you're shaving your heads?
but it only lasted for like 4 minutes. I think we
Oh, so the bet's off.
bet's off.
Samil's been working on that hair for a long time.
Yeah, but he's balding apparently, so
Oh, Samil's ball. Oh, but you're still going strong?
I'm going strong.
All right, good. I think that's it. I think that's fine.